Thanks, man.
Yep. Good luck, guys.
Thanks. Good luck to you. So you were finding it something interesting, Eric.
Yeah.
Look what I found by my house I took down.
Don't put that on live camera. Just get rid of that. Just hide it.
By my house, I said, hell no.
Can I use that?
I took it down.
I'm gonna put that on my new fuck the homeless sign.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yes, and I think the fuck the homeless is the perfect answer too, because nobody helps the poor.
Blowing down the street.
No, it was blowing down the street.
Yes, it was blowing down the street. Fucking
Good morning. You good?
Yeah, I don't know why every time I show up, the building suddenly becomes on fire, but I have something to that $10 million price tag you guys got with me.
Well, you know, it was a really interesting court hearing today.
Thank you, though. You guys turned around when I posted it.
Yeah, we know about crimes.
And it turns out it was just litter debris.
Just litter debris.
Yeah, exactly.
I was picking up litter.
Well, that's good. That's good because we want litter off our streets.
Yes.
Karen, I know that it's probably disingenuous for me to think that you were guilty until proven innocent, but I really did think that you were about to show us that you stole that sign, and I'm very glad to hear that you were actually litter control.
Yes, yes.
Isn't that bad of me?
Clean
Just
panic,
precede
you
it
know.
to a crime?
Yeah, seriously.
It's very
panic.
American of me.
Serious panic that she had committed a crime on video.
Very, District 6 of you.
So, good morning, everybody. The gang's all here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we had a really interesting court date, and I got to be heard. I got to be heard by a judge who listened. That was a very interesting aspect of this morning.
Did you read the same court proceeding?
Listen. He just said this is how it is.
That was
Well, no, wait a second.
what you heard today was called judge-splaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
That is
listened.
judge-splain. That's not
He
listening.
listened to the degree that I was allowed to put the material on the record.
He's always pretty good about letting defendants make a record.
Okay.
Yeah, I will give him that.
So at least I got to make some clear statements. He might not have followed the Constitution of the United States of America.
Interestingly enough, he didn't even follow his own court ruling.
Why is that?
Okay, so a little bit of history. You can look up 18 SA 27. That's 18 SA 27. Sorry, I got too many courts to get out here. This is a Colorado State Supreme Court case, and that was a case where this guy sued the city attorney's office because they refused his discovery and were demanding that $20 ransom. And it just so happens that this is the judge that ended up with that case and ordered them to provide me with my discovery. As a matter of fact, he quoted case law when he said, a defendant without discovery is akin to a car without tires.
Why didn't you tell me that before I walked up to him?
I only broadcast 20 hours a day. Why don't you keep up?
I only work 23 hours a day.
Yeah, so
Sleep 1 hour.
SA 27, Eric Brandt versus the city and county of Denver.
Oh my gosh, you should have like given me some clue to come over and get the quote.
I didn't want to confuse you with too many facts, Brian. I think it was a very restricted review.
And we'll have it for the next hearing because it's basically a disposition being moved
You
over.
should have said a motions hearing. It's not a disposition, it's a motion.
Well, I still haven't.
It's a reconsideration hearing.
I still technically haven't entered a plea either, so I think that's why they're doing that.
I would like you to go downstairs and enter your demand for a jury trial. If there's any risk that the court might think that you have arraigned, don't lose your jury trial. It's a 21-day time to do it today.
Well, I haven't gotten my money back on the last one, so I should just apply it for the new one.
They shouldn't have even charged it in the first place. So here's a little bit more about this. So since I may or may not know a little bit about something that goes on behind that window,
You guys can listen. You might learn something.
and because I may or may not know something about Rule 216. So first of all, we are at the City of Denver's Public Defender's Office, where they have never allowed good law to stand in the way of lousy judgment.
Hey guys, just there's a line back here.
So Karen is here.
Okay, I will get next to her because I'm in line for this shit.
Karen, and you are going to ask for an application for the public defender, is that right?
Yes.
So are you aware that there is actually a Supreme Court decision? It's not a Supreme Court decision, it's a Supreme Court rule, a directive that these guys are mandated to follow in determining this question.
And that?
It's called Chief Justice Directive 0404, and it mandates that they use it. So what you're asking for today is the application. The procedure specifies that you shall submit Form JDF 208.
What's
It's a
JD?
two-page document. You're only going to get one page today.
Why?
That's a damn good question.
Well, then let's ask for both pages of the application
It's
when
all
we
of
get.
the evidence.
You do that.
So come back next week with, or they can write you something saying that you were like.
Are you guys, are you next in line, Karen?
She is.
Okay, I won't answer that.
But this is not here, this is.
We're here at the Denver Municipal Court, the county court, general sessions they call it, for the municipal public defender. And Karen is here to ask for the application
Try to bring it in
for
by
bringing
the
case.
day or call your
And
lawyer.
we're going to
and tell
document the
them
fact that you absolutely will not going to give the correct application.
And I can use that.
No flight today?
Chief Justice Directive 0404 is the one to specify JDF 208. And the Denver Revised Municipal Code specifies that they will follow Chief Justice Directive 0404.
You're gonna tell them that?
No,
No, but I might actually see if anybody at the
So,
student law office.
I
might
do
be
think it's
interested.
interesting that Denver's always running their own program. In fact, they don't even follow their own rules. Yeah.
I need an application for public defender. Just to let you know, I applied for one very recently and everything is exactly the same.
Do you have your other case number?
No, can you look it up? My ID?
Well, it says page 1 of 2. Right there.
Isn't that interesting? I might just know something about this, huh?
So where's page 2?
That's a damn good question. And
On
page
the other
2 is
side?
important.
No?
Because Denver will deny a homeless person public defender if they can't provide affidavit proof of their panhandling income. And there's nothing in the instruction that provides for that. As a matter of fact, you can't prove a negative.
What case you applied for? Or
Um,
what courtroom it's in, when you have court on that?
no, cause I have several. Let me think for a second.
So that's how to fill out the application, guys. You
No,
must
this is
have-
the application. How to fill out the application is
Oh.
actually in the directive.
Cause I actually got alternative counsel. It was the one for interference and, public
Pretty
filing.
confident that. Oh, look it! Here's our friends, the Independent Monitor.
Because co-defendants got so I got
Who's this?
alternative counsel.
It's the Independent Monitor's office. Civilian oversight of the courts and the police.
Sorry.
That's why we're here today, folks, because I was oversighting private security on the 16th Street Mall, poking and prodding a homeless man who was sleeping on the sidewalk. I was observing assault. Yes, that's correct. I was actually observing assault.
No, but it's all the same exact information.
It's in two languages at least, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I told you to fill out the application, I'll use the same one as well, the same, if it's the same verification.
So that's the basic Independent Monitor's info.
For April 25th, correct?
Yeah, one of them. I have like 5 court dates this month. I don't know.
Police have been busy on you.
That's a lot of court dates, Karen.
Yeah, I'm a little, yeah.
And I'd like to thank you for taking the abuse. Somebody else might not have been able to handle it.
That's true.
last case, what I'm here for is getting assaulted by the mayor's goons, just trying to
Oh, I
talk to
heard
our
about that.
lovely mayor.
Oh, really?
I heard
Don't
that
try
some
to talk
civilian
to your
threw the
mayor,
cop
you
across
get
the street. and
assaulted and
assaulted you.
charged for it.
So fill this out for me, and then bring it back to the judge.
Thank you. I don't know what I put on the list,
Can I look at this? So you guys, this is.
Just back up. Let me get up in here and say hi. Good morning. So I'm here for the same thing, but I'm going to take instruction and the application to go and not do it here this morning. So if there's some way I can send that by email or post snail mail or something.
You can send it by mail, we don't accept it, email, we prefer you here, so if you qualify, you can get, your appointment
Notice
set
it says a $25 fee.
up. If you decide to email it, you have to call us.
I'm sorry?
If you decide to email it, call us, so that we know it's there and we can process
I'm
it.
sorry, so you.
Okay.
There you go. ADM 208.
This is the application, instructions,
And
on the email address is down here,
Karen, can you show us page 2 if you please?
and this is what we need.
There will not be
Oh, isn't
one.
that interesting? Well, how can you complete the application?
So I'm going to ask the same question that he's asking right now. Can I have page 2, please?
One, and they're still doing it. You should be very disturbed to hear that. I know I am.
She's putting page 2 for me.
Oh, she is printing page 2.
Will you give me a pen up there?
Just had to ask
Here I
her.
go. Well, you shouldn't have to just ask her. It's printed on the form.
Well, if you ask for all the instructions and the
No,
forms.
all
that
the
you
instructions are
submitted-
26 pages. They just need to give page 2.
26 pages.
Yeah.
I only have one.
Justice Directive 0404 is the procedure. That's the form. It's a 2-page form.
Oh.
The reason why that's important is because it has essential qualifying information on it that the city and county of Denver routinely denies people.
Oh.
Oh.
So you guys make sure you ask for page 2, huh? Learn what page 2 is about.
The page 2 will tell you that no, you don't have to provide an prove your panhandling income.
I did email it to you, I left my name on there.
It is. Okay.
Thank you for the 37 cents on the spare cup change for Mr. BMW driver. If you wouldn't mind taking 5 minutes to pull over with my attorney and get an affidavit for that. They're making homeless people get affidavits for showers. You have to get people to come into court and say, I'll let him shower at my house. This is the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, and I've heard some pretty ridiculous shit.
I never gave you an affidavit.
Nor would I ever ask them. It's ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
They ask for proof of information that on that page 2 expressly is excluded.
I can't fill this out today.
Here, let me show you something here. This line right here, it says, income categories include these taxable income sources. Income categories do not include TANF, food stamps, subsidized housing assistance, veterans benefits earned from a disability, child support payments, or other public assistance programs. They will demand that you provide proof of your public assistance, and it is expressly excluded from the calculation on page 2. I've seen them deny veterans public defender because of their VA benefits.
That's crazy.
The reason why I took them to the Supreme Court was because I refused to give them a copy of my disability check. I told the court, I said, Your Honor, I wouldn't give you a copy of that information any more than I would give you a picture of my underwear drawer. Mr. Brad, I don't want to see your underwear drawer. Right, it's irrelevant and it's private. Get a warrant.
Not for the woman that.
That's what I
said.
sued
I
her
moved for court. She told me to come over.
Which
here.
is-
How about go fuck yourself, Denver, follow the rules.
Which is basically why I'm dumbfounded that this judge who ruled.
This is the judge that quoted case law of that after the Supreme Court ordered them to comply. And he said a criminal defendant without discovery is akin to a car without tires.
So I'm gonna go get the application for a motion.
No, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just.
You don't need to apply for it, you're just agreeing.
Oh, okay. I need to go apply the jury thing
Come
now.
over here today.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go do that while we're on, she's filling out
So while you're
paperwork.
filling that out, Karen, oh my God, I didn't know you were independently wealthy.
You can stick with her or,
You get a public defender if you make $0. That's too much money.
So I have like 2.
that's right, folks. Hey, you guys remember coming out of a hallway like this before? I've been waiting, by the way, Eric.
What?
Because it wasn't that long ago that I was just standing here videotaping a wall like this, right? There's a soul food cooking club, and there's a hiring people ready. If you were in jury trial, it says you have to pay for it in room 160. But what I was videotaping.
No, it's funny.
Is it funny because you're in the poor people's room, people asking for help to pay for their court costs and their coverages, and they're telling you that if you, just because you qualify for a public defender, does not have to waive your jury fee?
Take a look at your form again. Let's take a look at that form. This is what's funny. The judge just told you you have to pay that $20 for your discovery, right? You have to pay it.
25.
No, it's only 20. He's wrong. Okay, and trust me, he's wrong. There's a reason why he had to recuse from my cases. So Denver's charging you $20 for your discovery, right?
Yeah.
Rule 16, signed by the Colorado Supreme Court justices, says prosecutions shall not charge a defendant a fee for discovered materials. Denver tries to loop around that because they're under Rule 216, which is the municipal rules. They decide that they're a county court when it benefits them, and they decide it's a municipal court when it benefits them. Rule 216, you adequately said, is silent as to fees.
Yes.
What you should have added to the record was, therefore,
Rule 16.
Rule 16 governs on the question.
I couldn't remember everything. I kept trying to learn back at you.
That's all right, we'll give you. So look at your fee. This is a different fee right here. This isn't the discovery fee, but this is the public defender fee. Check this out. Did you know there's a $25 fee for the public defender?
No.
Just to apply.
Why would I apply for an attorney? Why would I pay to apply for an
It
attorney?
says right here, pursuant to 21-1-103, subsection 3 of the Colorado Revised Statutes, a processing fee of $25 may be collected by the court upon final disposition of the case.
Whoa.
And that's only if you're found guilty. It should say, it shouldn't just say disposition, it should say upon conviction entering, okay? So you have to pay this $25 fee for a jury, right?
Right.
In advance. And they're saying the judge does not have to waive your jury fee. Yeah, actually he does. So it says, just because you qualify for a public defender, the judge does not have to waive your jury fee. Obviously, if you qualify for the public defender, you can't afford the jury fee. You're indigent.
But I'm gonna go use my previous monies to wait to apply it.
But I've never seen the judge not waive it if you applied for the public defender. In fact, when you apply for the public defender, they automatically file a motion to waive the jury fee. And this public defender fee is expressly added upon conviction.
So they're telling you to pay a $25 fee
You can't defend
now.
yourself and prevent this fee from entering because you don't have the discovery for not paying that. So it costs $75 to have a viable defense if you're indigent, even before you get a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying.
And they just keep doing it. So if I sue them and they keep doing the same judge keeps doing the same thing, what do you do then?
Why don't you go find a civil rights attorney? This is where I'm on my process.
So let's go. So I'm recommending that you submit your demand for a jury today, just in case.
I gotta get my helmet, which means I can't carry this into the courtroom.
Oh look, it's an Eric Grant video. Oh, the glorious plaza days. I sure miss living on this plaza. I actually have court-generated paperwork from the plaza occupation days that lists my address as 520 West Colfax.
Your address is 520 West Colfax.
But
Is that when you were living right out here in this space right here?
Yeah, because I wouldn't fill out their information. I make them work for it, and they literally filled in 520 West Colfax.
As your address? Because you were residing at that spot at the time. I mean, technically.
Well, I've been living inside my body my whole life. And sometimes it's been at 520 West Colfax. Days on end.
Days. Days and days and days.
I never made it more than a few days before going into the jail, between the revolving door there. I might have made it a whole week once.
So I'm not really applying for the public defender.
No, I think you should.
No, I'm not paying a fee.
Well, no, that's funny because
I'm gonna go.
File a motion to have that one. The fee gets assessed at the end. The public defender fee is expressly assessed at the end.
Listen, they're not going to assess the idea that they can give me my discovery for free, and they have to actually convince.
Okay, we're talking about 3 different kinds of fees here. Okay.
I haven't been found guilty of anything, and I'm presumed innocent.
So the application for the public defender expressly states that. So the application for the public defender expressly states that a $25 fee may be assessed upon conviction. Right?
They're gonna plea me out. That's what their deal is, guys. The public defender please you.
I'm not willing to go that far.
Well, oftentimes. Going down, folks.
So, I think public defenders they have to be damned good at their trade before they can even consider submitting an application.
Okay.
I think the biggest problem is that they're so overloaded.
Gotcha. I want to ask these kids a question real quick. What'd you think? You didn't want anything? Because, I mean, y'all stood there, sat there, watched me, like, representing ourselves, right? Trying to have a conversation.
Did you notice
with
that his whole voice and tone dropped once I came in the room?
Wait, you've never won against this judge in the Supreme Court.
Actually, this judge got the shrapnel from Judge Lombardi.
Wow, that's a horrible picture.
Oh,
there we go.
Before we
That's
leave,
what you want to look
I
at.
told Karen we would go there, but I need to go this way, and since it's germane to the public defender question, why don't you show people what they do if they have a felony case?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
We're in an area with the municipal side
Yes.
of the Denver courthouse.
Is this it here, the clerk of court's district court?
No.
Are you going to the juvenile section?
State public defender represents people in the county district. And this is the state public defender's office. So let's see what we.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, are they closed?
No, they might be. They might also have a. It's 10:02. It's 10:02.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
You are 2 minutes late and SOL.
So room 160 is our next spot.
Or room 160 is our next spot.
So these folks over here in room 160, the clerk, have been so patient, so.
Oh, they're lovely people.
So fantastic. There was no way in the world that I was not going to pay that Rogers fine in pennies. And there was no way in the world that I would subject those nice ladies to all that bullshit.
Did you take it straight to the...
I took it straight to the administrator's office and dumped it out on her desk.
Good for you. Civil disobedience.
Good morning, Patty.
Oh, it's a beautifully long line.
Pull.
It's a pull. Sorry, I got my hands full. Morning, sir. Thank you. Whee!
So here is the true nature of our government.
Da, 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 da. Take the money and run. Life's all kinds of good fun.
Cashier and customer service. You know, I would say that customer service is an oxymoron generally, but actually this window has always done great customer service.
Turns Eric into a cartoon. So the next project is that we're going to find some anime artists to cartoonize you. That's what they're saying right now on my live stream.
You mean it's possible to get even more hideous? This is outstanding. So I was on the lift. I took Lyft. Oh, he's training her new guy is showing her my picture on his phone, on her phone.
You think so? You should go ask.
No, absolutely.
Yeah?
He'll give him my card.
Yeah, you should. Make it a public spectacle. So the reality is that the new trainee was just being showed Eric on the trainee's cell phone because he spreads love and discontent on a daily basis. Love for humanity, discontent for the system. You what?
I think I'm in the wrong one.
Well, there's only two.
Yeah, I think I had court over there.
3
Two
actually.
court dates today.
Oh, well, if you walk in and be like, I apologize, I got my
Yeah, I'm
date,
already,
they're usually pretty good. Were they actually showing your picture?
Okay, so he is a police cadet, and he wouldn't take the card. And I said, well, don't you want to know who you're working with? Oh, I know who I'm working with.
Good.
Oh, it's not film, it's digital, sir.
It's on, it's still recording, you can't record.
Well, so I got consent to you recording me in here, unless you're going to consent to me recording you in here. Okay. I'm not going to stop recording.
Over and over and over
Ryan,
again.
I'm shaking, I'm trembling in fear that he's going to call the police. And I should just
Damn it, I'm covering the wrong side, folks. Thank
just
you.
obey.
Sorry. So the guy said,
You may want to know why I'm
Stop
trembling.
shaking.
I'm trembling because they're calling the sheriff because I didn't obey.
Who's calling the sheriff?
Oh, that we.
because we're being video recorded in this building and in this space. As you can see, the camera's right there.
There too.
She's scared. See, everybody's scared. They're shaking.
Scared.
They're so
Oh my
scared.
God, I'm having a stroke. I won't.
Because you can stand outside the line.
You haven't been told to stop recording. Oh. And I'm not recording. Actually, he said film. Sorry.
Yes, he did say film.
And I expressly told him that it was not film, it's now digital.
Right. And they also indicated that clearly, like we're not in the courtroom.
No, we're not in the courtroom.
And
Some of us actually do know our rights on this question.
there might be some cause for concern as to the constitutionality of the order. So we're good with that.
So you're going to do your jury demands,
Yeah.
and I'm going to request a record.
Okay.
What do you guys want?
Hi. I need to do a jury demand, please.
Okay.
And I believe that you already have money on file from me.
Okay.
Because I didn't replace LOMA, L-O-M-A. They didn't replace the money the last time my case was dismissed. 3/12/76. So Eric-y right now. There we go. Try.
For the 19 GS case?
Yes, it is for the 19 GS case. And I believe that you'll find the 18 GS case is the one that's been dismissed in my record that I paid court fees on to secure my jury trial.
Okay.
And they never returned my money.
Okay.
So I just like to apply it from one to the other.
And that was, you said it was 18?
Yeah, case was dismissed. Want of evidence. Thanks, guys. We're looking good today.
Okay, the driving one.
So it looks like that jury fee was released February 6th.
I never got
They
it.
say that it was applied, or you just,
I never got it.
you never got it?
I don't know what it would have been applied to.
This guy must not have said anything.
Oh, there it is.
They're looking at the cameras.
I'm sorry, I said I don't consent to you recording you. I should have consent to you recording you.
Well, and so the Eric, my jury money's been released, but I never got it.
You never got it?
No.
Oh, sorry. Can I get the register of action? I don't. DRA November 19th, 1971.
Do you consent to my recording of you? I don't care.
I don't consent.
What case? The 19 one? The 2019? And you're just needing the disposition?
No, I'd like to ROA.
Wait, I'm curious, Eric. Have they charged you yet?
I don't know, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Oh. How much agents are good?
Alright, we're just doing 50 cents.
Okay, and then we'd also like to get
Yeah, we're great.
the register of action and probable cause statement for associated.
A bunch of people in line doing work with their affiliated agencies.
You watch the bridge?
What?
The dirt?
I did actually.
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
You know, funny and true story. I was actually
02735.
I was on stage with Motley Crue in the past.
And what's your last? We're just doing the same thing, register back to.
Yeah, we're just getting over
So
it.
you know that I had to pay a $100 fine for the Bearman case, right? I want you ladies to know that I didn't pay that window because I was so helpless. There was no way I was going to subject to counting 10,151 pennies. So I jumped it out on the administrator's desk instead.
Oh, you're great. You're great. We're just laughing at the story over here. Eric got charged a penalty, a fine of $100, and instead of bringing it to all of you people who are wonderful and treat us as much respect as we give you, he dumped it on one of your bosses' desk. Over, it's $100 in pennies.
That's her price for trying to easily afford a doctor. She should go to prison for that, right? It's a crime. But instead, she was spared by pennies.
Ah, damn it. So, sorry guys, you're watching a lot of wrong stuff. My body, not the scene of the crime or the alleged crime of videotaping. And I don't know how much you saw. The sergeant just walked up to me, asked me if I watched The Dirt and if everything was okay. And see the cameras in our hands and nothing.
I don't understand why I'm not in class. What that means.
Okay, so 25 cents.
Hey, I know this person. How you doing?
Oh my
Hi,
God.
guys. Hi, Karen.
It's
Hi,
that
how are you?
YouTube station, my view.
Oh, yeah, right. I didn't know.
Scare the cameras in
We're
here,
working on it.
just to let you know. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm getting there.
I never seen her again after I met her. This is Karen Star.
This is the famous.
This is the famous Karen Snarl,
I met you last time we were over here. I always meet her over here.
alleged gang leader of the notorious criminal syndicate affiliated with MS-13.
I'm the leader of Occupy Denver.
And Antifa.
Oh, and Antifa. That's why I'm in charge of having the
Getting assaulted by his kids and then getting arrested for obstructing government operations. I don't know. I'll be a little bit.
expediting to ensure the safe dispatch of the mayor by your not engaging
Mayor was
us.
in the car, like, pretty much blocking when they screwed me. What about tomorrow?
So Angela has a protection order. Jefferson. Okay.
Wait. Just because you know somebody doesn't mean you do the stuff with them.
Okay.
Well, I think she should be area restricted to the entire
But
state.
he wanted to tell us.
Get out of our state, moving around.
Yeah. So here's his allegations. They're being brought forth by the.
So he has to be
By the way, because it said mandatory restraining order, and it's very funny because
I saw something on
exactly that way.
So she's been trying to get to the bottom of this for a year, and has had numerous indications that this didn't bog. It's bogs with an S, by the way, and it's Christine with a K, which is completely different from Christine Bog. So the reason why.
Okay. So for the other one,
The reason why this private citizen is getting publicly funded defense capital.
yeah, this sounds like a little.
As you can see, I'm focused on them.
So they said they still have it for whatever reason, I don't know why. So they said you could always go over there
Over where?
and get it, the city and county building by county. But I'm like, but he's here and he wants to apply it to this.
Yeah.
So I haven't done this before, so I'm just ask her.
But they said there's a way.
Yeah, there is.
So let me
Thank you,
make
'cause-
sure I'm doing it right.
Right, because I mean, unless they're like a bank where they're giving me interest, they should have just mailed me a check. They have my home
that's why I'm
address.
like, I don't know why they're still
Yeah.
but they do have that $25.
Good. Because I'm glad that we're not in such a ridiculous state of affairs that we're like, you give us $25 and then go pick up $25 from over there,
Yeah.
which is probably going to be a check, and then I'm going to have to go to the bank and cash it, and there's paper and ink and processing it, just illogical. But that's why we love you guys, folks over here, because it's always more logical and easy to access things when we're in the trenches together. So, you know. And by the way, I love the butterflies.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I have a question for her. Yeah, you might know. So I called the county because he has his case, the jury fee was released, but I called over, they still have it. And he wants to apply it to this one, the jury demand. So she says I need to print out the release and a pay slip, have him sign it and send it over to them so that they can release it. But I haven't done that before, so I don't know how to print that or where to go. And do I go to this one there? Because this is the one that was released. Okay. So I'm assuming the Navy F11.
I hope they can continue it because I wasn't there when it happened, so I kind of need to know what happened. Jefferson is the ones that stole my son. They want to fire him. They told me that I can't be caught. They told me that even
Then do I have to do
You guys having fun in here? 75 of you all alive. Oh my God. Okay, so here's what happened in court today. I went and told the judge that I didn't have discovery and I needed discovery. Turns out this judge has actually ruled on discovery before and determined that there's no fees to be applied. So since 216 was silent, I forgot to mention that 16 applied, and therefore they have to give me my discovery. But he says I have to apply for indigency fees and that there's fees applied to all these things. So I applied my $25 that I paid before to my jury demand because there is concern that we're not preserving the jury demands, and that if we're going to spend money on anything, we got to preserve our jury rights. So he's over there just chit-chatting and talking and allegations of abuse and talking to Angela. See, he was banging on a window and he got yelled at for protesting, and they gave her an area restriction and she wasn't even there. So this guy behind me is the supervisor who complained that the videotaping in the rooms was not acceptable. So we're not focusing on him because we don't want to give him screen time. But he did call a sergeant in, or an officer. And we were just being clear, calm, and collected.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
It's complicated.
I get it. I get it.
I guess the courtroom can print it, but I can't print it for whatever reason. So
It is as it is. Can I start filling out my paperwork? And then once you have everything done, you don't actually have to have anything else, I think.
Yeah, hopefully not.
So then we'll just good to go.
Well, actually, I think you have to sign the release form for whatever reason.
Okay. Can you give me my 19 GS?
Yeah, that one was 19 GS 001
An interesting story. This glass here is a defense mechanism for you. You know, people can't reach over, they can't grab you. It also, quite like Subway, protects like food from accidental sneezes and splatters, things like that, right? So my case, which we're appearing here in and asking for a jury trial, is an assault charge, and I am being charged with assaulting a woman because I was blocked from moving on the sidewalk, and spittle from my mouth when I got angry launched at her. Now, we know judicial assault has to be knowingly and intentionally. So I'm just playing with this process and letting it go through its steps. Today is April 1st.
Yep, April 1st.
Don't say that too loud. Because I'm going to pull one on air.
Yeah, now once he brings that up, I should have any moment.
No worries. I'll just stand on the side so you can more people. They're done? Thank you. So hey, that supervisor, want to know if you're available for him to come out and apologize to.
I would always graciously accept an apology.
April Fools! Oh, that was the best April Fools I could come up with.
That was a good one.
That was the best Mayor Hancock Day present I've ever gotten.
And who's this mayor guy? Because I haven't told him my problems yet.
Well, I wouldn't waste your breath.
I would not.
Oh, it's not a waste when I'm on live.
No, you don't understand. Mayor Hancock has never listened.
See?
Oh, he might.
My helmet
Did it?
came out of it.
It's no longer safe. You must discard it and get a new one.
I know.
I know you're hard-headed, but you better get a new one.
I will. Don't worry. I plan on it.
I want one of those Lisa Calderon buttons.
So
Thank you.
you
have to wear it.
These allegations against. I gotta fit this out eventually.
Right.
This application, which was submitted by the Jefferson County Attorney, who is publicly funded and providing, therefore, state-funded counsel on a private civil matter, I'm a little disturbed by that. It does not conform with Chief Justice Directive 9801, which does provide counsel in limited civil actions that involve children, things like that. Okay, this is not one of them.
When you're done, I have breaking news.
Okay, so the affidavit begins with, on March 25th, she has been continuously publishing a blog on YouTube accusing these people of allegations. And, well, that's interesting because you say March 25th, right?
You know this can go on forever, right?
But it says March 25th. But the affidavit was signed and submitted to the court on March 21st.
And it was. I don't know what that February 28th.
Listen, I'm not going to
was.
take your fucking call.
Here, I'll take it.
This better be an emergency that you're continuing to call me when I'm rejecting the call. Not an emergency. Goodbye. So, who knows?
It was a restricted number.
So, I don't know how they can tell the future.
I'll answer it next
You
time.
can do a broadcast on the 25th?
That's a great idea. I don't know, they're all private, but I can certainly check.
Yeah. Maybe we should check and see if we've done a broadcast for next Christmas too.
Yeah.
This would be proof of time travel.
Yeah.
Time travel. We're time traveling now?
We can do anything we want.
Apparently, if you're a 90-year-old public attorney,
Oh.
you have time travel capabilities. So,
You talking about Joan Hiller
that's right, I'm talking about Joan Heller.
on 17th and High? Isn't that where her office is?
Oh, she's high, for sure.
Right.
And, but she published a video where she listed the Kristen's name.
Oh, there's
and
all
her
kinds of
employer's
conversation
name
going on here.
and
I just missed
accused
it.
them
Hi, guys.
of injustices. So, God forbid a private citizen should accuse the government of injustice in the first place. But how outrageous that they should tell everybody not just what the injustice was, but who did it. How can you seek redress for a grievance when you just stand up and say, I was aggrieved by someone in the system sometime? How to fix that? Yeah, Kristen Boggs, you fucking did it, you stupid bitch. Okay, get over it. Remember that Kristen Boggs is a child thief, right? She's in the human trafficking business. And I'm sure you're not her only victim.
Right.
Which is important because the next allegation said, the most serious allegation, lists the most serious incident that occurred. Her Twitter page was hacked. And they changed her name to Christine.
Wait, do you have a Twitter account?
Boggs.
No, I have one, but I don't even know shit about Twitter.
You don't understand how hard it was for us to teach her how to hit the live button on her phone, okay?
I do understand, actually. I have some real basic understandings of that.
Yeah. So,
Well, you know what? I'm a real live motherfucker. Yeah. I had that bitch before I even walked in. No, I was recording before I even met you guys.
oh yeah, she
That's
was.
the great part about
As a matter of
this.
fact, the incident where they stole her son from himself.
Compliments of Adams
Was
County
also
teaching
recorded.
me that I need to
Yeah.
record.
So her kids knew how important it was to record everything. and
Even
to
my son
record it.
Andre, that's why they took his phone, and that's why, because he had a recorder on his end. He said, you know, because he's autistic, he said, I have recordings, you're going to get in trouble for lying on my mom. They took his phone that
And
day.
now all of a
with
sudden he
forging
signed
intimidation.
consent to be taken into their custody.
Yeah.
And have all of his assets turned over to the state. Oh,
Brian Johnson.
Well, they said he's incapacitated.
yeah, he's not competent.
Yeah, Brian Johnson, mirror,
Yeah.
mirror,
Yeah,
mirror of what happened with my son.
absolutely.
Except for he found his dad. I haven't seen my son in about, what,
Did he find his
14
dad?
months?
Yeah, he's visited with his dad. He's working on getting home.
And the property back?
I don't think Brian's gonna let this one go.
No,
I think
because
you'll
now
get
we're
the
going to
property.
team up too. You know what? I don't care who I like or don't like, as long as everybody can get past shit. I'm moving on. We're a group, and we're going to appear at each other's shit.
Oh, the apologies ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I told Eric that you wanted to make an apology for our recording, but then I told him it was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, because I don't, but thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you do understand that we're doing that for our own protection.
I'm not going to debate it with you, but
Okay, because I mean, you're all recording this stuff.
so, she's going to get that pledge.
Cool.
Okay,
We just,
quick.
hey, and I just want to make sure you understand that we're not here to cause trouble. We like these people, and we work with these guys very well, so that you know that when we're in here, you have no reason to call cops on us for our casual community behaviors that are not obstructive to anybody. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. But even this, let's say that was impossible.
That was priceless, folks.
My phone has a fingerprint just like I do. You don't track it back to me.
It's a really nice purse. Who is that? Is that a Tommy?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh. Oh, that might be Coach. Nice. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, it's a mirror, but all my stuff is in trouble and I can't get in trouble because I have.
So for those of you just joining us, we are securing our jury demands because the last time I was found not guilty for want of evidence, they had to give me my money back, and so now we're applying it for the new one.
What you're gonna do? So here, I'm just stating the jury fee was released for this case.
Yep.
It's getting applied to this one. Just sign here. I'm gonna get this over to accounting so they can do that. I'll file this on the 19 case.
Can I, yes, can I read you my license number so that you have it on there for your protection?
want it on here?
Just for your protection, probably, because otherwise you're just assuming that it's me. Do you want to see it?
That's, I mean, that's okay.
Again, I'm just going based on your protections.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you want to put that on.
So one,
Alrighty.
Cool.
Cool. We'll get
Thank
that
you
taken
so
care of.
very much.
Yeah, you're
Have a great
welcome.
day.
Sorry about the wait.
No worries.
So apparently you used a name.
You're gonna have to go back to see the video because you're obviously in your own world. But the people online had a nice little laugh because I said, well, that I told them, I said, oh, you were coming out to apologize,
Oh, I got my black.
and that I was an April Fool's joke.
Eric, what's
Right.
my bucket, please?
Yeah.
So he kind of like he got the point, and then I corrected him to like make sure that you understand that when we're in here, you know, we're in our own community. There's no reason for you to worry about us.
Right.
We're here. We like these people.
Yeah, worry about yourself. We got us.
Yeah, we got this, and we're not going to harass them.
Yeah, you guys
So
have too much work to do to worry about us.
don't stress about us.
Yeah.
Right? The problem is today. Yeah. So he got that, but I need to go to work. And,
You do need to go to work.
So I'm going to go do that.
And it takes you longer to
Hey,
get to work
Brian,
because you have to go all
don't
the way
go down
around.
the 16th Street Mall. Hey, I couldn't do that for a year,
Hey,
but
you
I
can play a
got.
recording of Brian as we go through the 16th Street Mall. Of course, he doesn't make a lot of noise, so nobody will hear it. But
You can make some noise.
Oh, I can.
you know, you should have told the judge this morning, Your Honor. Mr. Brandt is not on an area restriction for the 16th
I
Street Mall.
wanted to
And I
get
know
that in
Mr.
there.
Brandt.
I wanted to get that in there, but it was clear that he was. I just wanted to hear it. he wasn't going to rule on it today, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to convince a lawyer to come
And
rule
you can
on
really
it.
see that he was irritated by it. Oh, this is important. He told you that you have the burden of proving that the city attorney's
Yeah.
request for the area restriction is improper.
But they didn't have.
But they didn't have any burden at all. They just said we want an area restriction.
Yep.
And they had no objections or complaints at the time.
And
Do
they
you have
don't
enough time to, let's go to the Bannock building because we both have to go there anyway.
And get,
You need to order that transcript today.
yeah. And I need to check on the previous transcripts I've
Yeah.
ordered.
And I was told by, I believe, Chief Payson that the cops don't
You're trying to send the form to him?
ask the city's attorneys to put on area restrictions. That is the only reason city attorneys give area restrictions is on the behalf or
I've
You're
read
gonna
a
hit
lot
the
of
Trump.
people's-
police.
Trump said,
Yeah.
"Get the heck off my page." Then I don't really care.
Do you have your probable cause statement?
Power button and the volume button.
No,
You don't have the probable cause statement from that case?
no. Do I need to get it from these
Why
guys?
don't you have it?
You know what I just realized?
Yeah. Don't cut the line, man. We don't get extra privileges.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, you could send it to
Damn, dude.
Damn it, we can't get out of here. I'm trying to get out of here and go to work.
If the police request it, it'll be at the end of their probable cause statement.
If the what?
The police might have put it in the probable cause statement. I've seen it in the probable cause statement, and I've seen it on the actual statement before. That's what it asked for.
Well, isn't that in Discovery?
Oh, no, I've never seen it on any of mine.
Oh, I've seen it on reports where
They
yeah,
don't have any on there.
they don't have to. Did the city attorney make any allegation against her? Or did it just say we want an area restriction?
Basically, what happened was I asked for Discovery, and he added the area restriction and a disturbing the peace charge because
What
I wasn't.
exactly did he say?
Oh, I didn't know you got discriminatory sign charge.
He said we could settle all of this today and make it go away, and I said I want my Discovery, and then
We
they.
could settle it all today. You could actually know your case and dismiss it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate that you're willing to settle this matter today, and a dismissal is the appropriate action.
Well, they didn't have the evidence. They didn't have the evidence, so.
That's what they mean. Plead
Oh,
guilty.
they didn't have any evidence, and yet they want an area restriction? How did they justify that?
Well, the probable cause statement.
Which only states
How does
that
the
he
probable cause
allegedly
statement
spit
suggest
on
that
someone.
the entire 16th Street Mall is at some risk of Brian Lama's crime spree?
Well, obviously, I was filming some teenagers that are like security guards poking at a kid or at a homeless
You
guy.
must be
So
talking about Felicia.
What,
Who is
Felicia?
Felicia?
What, Felicia? You're dismissed.
Speaking of recording, it is very disorderly to record people in public, and I don't consent to you recording me or putting my face on YouTube or any of that. But if you're the government, I suppose I would just obey.
huh? Camera.
We're from the
Camera?
government. We're here to help you.
I'm from the government. I'm here to help. You can go over there. I'm waiting on this young lady. So we want to give you guys a speedy of. Plus, he's got a better helmet than mine. I like that.
Hey, you
Look
want
at that.
me
He's
to
got a
snatch it
camera.
from him real quick for you?
No, but I want to see how he attached his camera to the mouthpiece.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I like that idea.
Wow.
Hey, I know you.
We were at my house
What's
yesterday.
going on, man? That's right. Great.
I recognized you when I walked in.
Yeah, well, you know, this guy's more famous than I am, but
But not on the 16th Street Mall.
Her face is on the gun range at DPD.
I think so.
yeah, just doing our civic stuff.
Staying busy, huh?
Staying busy, yeah. So I got a complaint against me because I was videotaping some teenage security guards prodding a homeless guy sleeping on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
And I
Stop
pulled
insulting teenagers. Okay?
I'm sorry.
It's clearly an adult.
Okay, they were
in
adults.
body.
They were adults.
And I've seen a lot of teenagers that were far more qualified than she was.
Long story short, I'm having discussions with the court regarding my involvement, whether I was the criminal behavior of assaulting somebody or the victim of my constitutional rights of passage being. So we're
let
getting
me tell you the
documentation
brief
and
story.
evidence.
We're watching his live stream where they're fucking with this homeless guy. And a security guard comes up and tries to take his phone off him. And she's in his face, and he's yelling at her to get out of his face. And so they're arrested in her spit.
Because he spittles when he talks.
So we're seeing this play out, and so people from all over the city come down to that, and we start protesting. And the cop told the witness that was standing next, because he's talking to her, that he would give him a citation for that, except an air crash for that protest. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Mine's better. Okay, I tried to talk to her locally named Hancock, and I couldn't talk.
We'll keep our knowledge silent at
The
this
video
point.
is clear that actually he responded, you engaged in a conversation with him.
And I get charged with it.
When this plainclothes guy assaults her, and then this guy's standing there with a camera and a big cop sign, I don't know who he was, but he sees this woman get assaulted by this man and steps in and felony assault with a police officer.
It's actually a really rare thing to see this man without anything written at all on the hoodie or shirt. Usually he's advertising
I carry
everything.
my message on my fingers. Turn her straight back. Like you guys turn around, roll. Get them. Right there.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they've been standing there watching us.
Great, how you guys doing? You here for us? Okay. Sometimes we catch the people who are watching and our interactions and just curious because we attract crowds. I mean, this guy doesn't.
I don't attract problems. I solve them.
I said crowds.
Oh,
crowds. We attract crowds. It's like being around with Elvis or
PD crowds.
Oh, you're here on private business as well.
Yeah.
Calling up the line, dude. No.
I went to the rec center swimming with my kids for 2 hours. Left. About 2 weeks later, I got a report a letter to come to the police station. And they wanted to look at my vehicle because somebody next to me said I hit him. Which there was no damage on my vehicle when I parked. I didn't remember it. My kids were with me. And then they wanted to say it was a hit and run. I said, how did I hit and run? I went and swam for 2 hours. No, anyways, I'm contesting it because there's no damage on my vehicle.
Did you see that? Vandalism. All the cameras caught it, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
And my name was changed to fuck Kristen Boston.
Everybody's out just having fun today. Yeah, so it's difficult when you've got to deal with some BS. And you're like, it's not me, but I'll go through the system. And
My fourth court date. My fourth. And I have 2 more.
this is my second court date on this, and I haven't even pleaded yet. Because I'm like, I need the evidence before I'll even commit to consider to entering a plea. And they want to, we got to pay for the evidence against you.
For discovery? Is it called discovery? I had to deal with it too.
I'll be right back. In public at her office, video recording them. And making allegations.
It's been like an hour.
Huh?
Yes, but
Just
this,
for her.
you go ahead over there. I'm just waiting on this young lady.
I'm not going to give away.
So, big celebrations happening in my family today.
Yeah. What?
I'm not making public announcements for all things in my family's lives. But there's a breather of stress in the air. Gosh, I can't believe this shit took so long. I don't have time to go to Bannock.
Hey, bitch, I'm your Huckleberry. What's going on?
Breaking news. There's a protest Saturday for Hancock. They're opening up a bike bridge over I-70. And the city is amassing a protest because they want I-70 to stop. And it's a public area to heckle and discourse with the mayor. It's a public invitation to it. So we may or may not have activities this Saturday at the new bike bridge over I-70.
I have to at least get the wheel put back on that trike, even if I have to pedal it.
There's a
I'd have
shop.
to pedal
You can pedal,
Listen,
okay?
there's a shop.
can pedal, yeah.
There's a shop on
Be a
Federal.
bus ride on.
There's a shop on Federal that might be able to help you
Yeah.
with a new motor.
I believe they're getting a motor from China. But I think I can get the wheel back on there and at least pedal it.
Which isn't that tough.
Yeah, you can pedal. Yeah, like I've never pedaled.
But I think that if they're having a bike bridge open, that would be the perfect place for the fun cops will be able to go.
And that would allow you to actually hang flags over the interstate on your bicycle because it's attached to your bicycle.
Yeah, we gotta go to that.
You know, my second arrest in Denver. So I was arrested in the 16th Street Mall with the big sign that says "fuck cops" on it, with a big red fingernail, which nobody had, but I found it in their dumpster and made them get it for me. And then I'm walking back home because I don't have any bus money because they took my money.
Do you know that guy?
Are you
The
gonna,
chubby lawyer?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
are you still not?
Yes, I'm waiting on this fine young lady who already has my case stuff in front of
So
her.
I walk across I-25 on the sidewalk, holding my big sign, and I get to the other side, and they splay me out in the middle of the intersection and arrest me for the non-arrestable defense displaying a banner on an overpass.
For the non-what?
They arrested me violently in the middle of a busy intersection for the non-arrestable offense displaying a banner on an overpass.
Upstairs. Crazy.
I submitted a letter that we immediately arrest every Walmart truck driver, every Safeway truck driver, every UPS driver.
Displays a banner on the interstate on the side of their vehicle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They dismissed it.
Well, this guy's taking forever, no?
It's all right. He's a voter.
Damn city employees, right?
He's a voter. We love him.
It's those city employees. He was at my house yesterday. So.
It's a small world. I just can't go anywhere.
Did you get him to shut up at any?
Listen, for the record,
Questions.
he's
And then I
not,
left.
he's not representing Miss Calderon when I'm with him, okay? I'm just saying, don't hold that against her.
Okay.
You have the one you can sign?
No, that's for sure.
Because some people would.
I'm not gonna be able to go to Bannock. It's 10:42 already. Well, we better. You guys start over there.
Text me.
You start there, and I'll drive my bike there. It takes you longer to walk than it will for me to drive.
I can get your probable cause statement. I'll take your place. You get started over there.
Okay.
I can get the probable cause. That's about.
So I'm just ordering a court transcript from today.
You need the court transcript from the magistrate's hearing.
Oh, I already ordered that.
Oh, then we need to follow up on that. You should have had it by now.
I think I ordered that.
Now you need to expedite it. What's your date for the hearing?
The 15th. 2 weeks.
Okay. We need to do an affidavit. We need to do an affidavit and a. Gotta get her to seal.
Go to
You
Bannock.
need to do a subpoena.
Good luck.
Go to Pigs Man. What are we doing?
He needs to subpoena me for his next hearing, and I'll sign the waiver of service. But he's got to do that because I'll be in custody. They have to bring me.
Why?
What's the date?
April 15th.
Oh fuck! I have a federal trial against the mayor that day.
Against the mayor?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, I have this, I scanned it in, this is actually your copy.
Yay.
And also, I need his probable cause statement.
For that one case, the 19 one?
The only case he has, this guy
Yeah, I got an area
records in
restriction.
public and gets banned from the entire 16th Street Mall. And Eric Brandt has never been banned from the 16th Street Mall.
Why?
Ever.
We don't know.
And why we don't
understand that.
No, we know because they know that it's unconstitutional. They'd never get it. That's why.
So.
They picked on you because they thought you didn't know.
Can you draw something over there?
I don't think that's fine.
Might be mine. All right.
Where's the banner again? That's pretty good. I got that Ben, huh?
Where's the banner?
The
you gave me?
sign.
I hope it's in my pocket.
All right, guys. Say goodbye, Eric.
So goodbye, Eric.